Simply press it down, pull the trigger, and you have your staple stuck to the foam. You can use it with 2 fingers, and also affords people with a smaller or larger hand to pull the trigger consistently.
Hey, what's happening? Barnaby here. So you want to know more about the BeA flaring tool? It's designed for putting fabric to foam and making the two stick together. And this is Sebastian of BeA here for a manufacturer show-off, because Sebastian, everybody that comes to Tool Select is just looking for the right tool for the job. Since you guys make this tool, we'd love to know some of its feature sets and why you think it's worthy of somebody's dollar. So how long has this been made?
This is actually a pretty new tool. We've had it for about 6 months. It's an evolution of our existing tool.
Okay.
So we changed a few things to make it more operator-friendly and to incorporate a few features that the operator really asked for.
Okay, so you're listening to the people on the line because it's very much a factory tool. And what is it that they wanted that was different this time around?
Well, one of the key complaints that we always got from the older tool was that it was hard to keep an adjustment, and once the tool came out of adjustment, it was hard to put back into the proper form.
Now, when you say adjustment, this would be like an example of what it does to a staple. It actually bends it?
Correct. It bends the legs outward, so it really adheres the fabric properly to the foam and mattress applications.
Well, and as we look at this, what looks like a parade of different mustaches down here, I mean, it goes from a light bend to an extreme bend.
Correct.
And that's simply done by?
Well, this tool is, and the major improvement on this tool is you have a single dial on the back right here that you turn, and by turning it, you adjust how far the staple legs flare out. And there's a little indicator on there as well, so the operator has feedback and knows what the degree of adjustment is.
Okay, let me reach down here and grab the air. All right, and let's see how this goes.
This is our tool that's equipped with a safety-aware contact for consistent results.
Yeah.
And also, of course, to have the operator work with the tool safely. It's also available just in a trigger fire, so without this mechanism.
Okay.
What you do is you simply press it down, pull the trigger, and you have your staple stuck to the foam.
And like you say, because of this right here, you have to depress it to a certain degree in order to make it fire, and so every staple will be indented just like that.
Correct. You have always a consistent result.
Okay, and then I guess to try to take it out, which is, the problem with any sort of adhesion is how long will it take before it backs out, but I mean, because of the flare, it doesn't look like this would back out anytime
Correct.
soon,
It will
right?
not come out, correct.
Okay, well now, what if you're trying to maybe staple fabric to something thinner, like cardboard or something?
Correct. Well, this tool is our 92 series tool. It's an 18-gauge staple, 5/16 crown. We also have a different version available for 80 series. It's a 20-gauge staple, so it's thinner, and that allows you to attach fabric to cardboard, and it's also used in insulation.
Okay, as I look at this, red just catches your eye, right? So this is a bigger trigger than usual, it seems. It looks like a 2-finger deal, huh?
Correct. You can use it with 2 fingers, and also affords people with a smaller or larger hand to pull the trigger consistently.
Okay, and then carrying on with the theme?
Well, it's just like most of our other smaller tools, it's a one-hand operation tool. So by pulling this latch, slides open, and then if you reload it, it's real quick. You just put your staples in, slide it shut, and you're ready to go.
Okay, what's interesting about this is bigger than most ends, right? And so is there any potential of pinch here?
No, there isn't, and it's rounded and gives you a nice target to go for with the palm of your hand to close it without really hurting yourself.
Yeah, because I've done that over time testing tools. It's like, ow, why don't they do something about that? What about exhaust?
Well, the exhaust on these tools is in the front up here, so it will not blow in your air. It'll actually blow away from you.
Okay, now let's talk about the staples themselves. You guys make these?
We make the staples. We control the manufacturing process, so they're all made according to our specifications.
Okay, so some people, they buy the tool, right, and then they just shop for the lowest price on the fasteners. From a manufacturer's point of view, what does that say to you?
Well, people, if they want consistent results with the tools and the staples, they should always make sure to buy the BeA tool along with the BeA staple, because again, we control the entire process, and if you want a good result each time, you should always put our staples in our tools.
Right, so it's like buying a car and then buying the tires that are recommended for it.
Correct.
Right. Okay, and speaking of buying, where would you get one?
Well, in the US, we have over 200 authorized distributors. So they're regionally, in each town of the US, you can buy our tools. And those distributors also service the tools.
Okay, and so just get in contact with them if there's any problem. But what about this? Because it is a factory design tool, what sort of longevity can you expect? Like, let's talk about the previous version of this. How long would that last under factory
Tools
circumstances?
will last years because they're built for the industrial end user. So that's really our goal, to have a tool that once the decision has been made, somebody can trust, increase their productivity, and they don't have to worry about tools breaking down.
All right, it's all good information. And if you want more information, we've got that in the form of a one-on-one with Sebastian, where he talks about the history of BeA and also all of the design philosophies that go into producing tools like this, and they have a lot of different tools, believe me. So check that video out, but always look to us here at toolslick.com for good information about which tool might be right for you.